Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Messiah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yeshua, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one in existence than Yahuwah, and Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Dawood coming to you again to ask the question, are you at least keeping the 10? We've gone through 3 so far. I would say most of our brothers and sisters will not pass this test because they're following the Gentiles. Just remove yourself from them. Only follow the scripture. How hard is it not to make an image and call it by the name of a deity? How hard is that for you to do? That is what the Gentiles do. They were not commanded not to make an image. We were. So don't do it. They make it seem as though, well, we're trying to counter the Gentiles. We make the black Christ to go against the white Christ. That still doesn't make it righteous. It's still transgression of the law, no matter what you think. He said, don't do it. So don't do it. And do not join in with those who are making those images and leading you right back to Christ. All right, we're dealing with the first 4 commandments that deal with Yahuwah. Now we're coming to the last commandment that deals with him. Let's begin. Shemut, chapter 20, 9 to 11. 9. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. You see? It always starts out with the 6 working days. Why? Because it leaves room for the head of the month when the new moon will come in so that you can start your count to Yah's days. The book is bent towards the lunar Sabbath. There is no solar Sabbath any place in this book. Only those who are in a strong delusion, believing lies, will believe in that Saturday Sabbath and protect it. I made a video about it. The Matrix. You can go to yahuwah-alua.com, sign in. You can see the Matrix series. It'll lead you to this Shabbat, this fantasy that our brothers are in, believing that Yah's day is on a pagan calendar. 10. But the 7th day on the lunar calendar in the sky is what Yahuwah made to show you his Shabbat. It is the Shabbat of Yahuwah Alayah. In it, you shall do no work. You, your son, your daughter, your manservant, your maidservant, your cattle, the stranger that is within your gates. Listen to me, men. You are responsible to make sure that your whole household, if you are the leader of that house, you are responsible to make sure that your whole household keeps the Shabbat. The weight is on you. He's going to visit your iniquities upon your children. And ladies, if you're a single mother, you are responsible. On the Shabbat, no one in your household, even a dog, cannot do any work. 11. For in 6 days Yahuwah made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested on the seventh day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the Shabbat day and hallowed it. Yahuwah needed rest? No, he didn't need any rest. Did Yahuwah create the heavens and the earth? Yes. Through who? His servants. Who are they? The extension of his arm. What are they called? The Alayam, the leaders and the heads of the thousands who are over all of the creation and over all the stars, rested, ceased from their labors on the seventh day. Therefore, Yahuwah blessed the Shabbat day and hallowed it. Did he bless Saturday on Pope Gregory's calendar? Have you noticed the evolution of that calendar? Did you answer the 3 questions? Did the Most High ordain Pope Gregory's calendar? If you said no, you cannot be on Saturday. Does this calendar go back to creation? Listen, verse 11 takes you to creation. Does Pope Gregory's calendar go back to creation? If you said no, you cannot keep that calendar. If you said yes, you need medication. You're not a Berean. You do not qualify for salvation. You did not check, try, and prove all things, just to see if what I am saying is true. Here's the last question. Is it rooted in time? Of course not. They created their own time. January is the first month of the year. The March 21st is the equinox. Then you have 10 days after the equinox in that same month. Remember, the equinox is day 1 of the beginning of the solar year. Now you have 10 days for the first part of the year. Then it goes to day 1 of April. I mean, why can't you see all of these things? It's right in front of your face. Pope Gregory removed 10 days from that calendar. How can it be rooted in time? Yahuwah did not ordain Pope Gregory's calendar. It is a calendar of the pagans. And if you're caught keeping a Shabbat on that calendar, when the Messiah returns, the wages of your transgressions of the law is death. Shalom.